Good evening, everybody. This is Bryant from Phoenix Games and the Terrain Studios Friday Night Fights. Welcome to Phoenix Games Australia's first unboxing video. Luckily, we have had the part of the Shadow Collective release come in about a week early. They will not be released for public consumption until the 17th, but we get to have an inside look at what is inside. Now we'll be doing these in individual videos, so we'll do each one as we go. But initially, we're going to be looking at the Mandalorian Super Commandos, the Pike Syndicate Foot Soldiers, Gar Saxon, the Commander expansion, the Essentials kit, and the upgrade card pack. Early next week, we will be looking at also the Shadow Collective Mercenary starter set and the Black Sun Enforcers. So we'll have all of these out before the release date. Now, bear in mind this is our first video, so bear with us. We have not opened these. I haven't had a look inside of these yet, so this is just as new for me as it is for everyone else. So I think we will start off with the upgrade card pack. So smaller than the others that have been released. These are going to hold. It says on the back, this pack includes a collection of neutral cards and tokens for Star Wars Legion. So obviously it's not a complete game, just upgrades for what we've got, for units that we've got already. So let's get in here. Some new packaging style than previous. Previously, they came out in the bigger packages. Let's see if we can get in here without destroying. There we go. By the side. Okay, so we've got a couple of little kits, little upgrade cards. And we've also got some cards and command tokens and extra little tokens. So I might go through and see some of the artwork and some of the extras in here. It's quite nice. Quite nice just to be able to put up as a little background poster. All bounty hunters and mercenaries, and just the credits on the back. So no extra rules or extra bits and pieces. Let's go into the cards and the tokens. Shadow Collective, or the mercenary symbol on the back, and an Empire. Now, obviously, we've got the heavy for the AA5 speeder truck. Now that the AA5 can be used in multiple factions, we've got operatives. And a new operative for Empire. A couple of smoke grenades, a couple of other tokens. Alright, new symbol. I'm not going to pop those out, but I'll just pop these aside for the moment. So we've got the AA5 speeder truck, again. So now we're looking at the Shadow Syndicate symbol by the looks of it, with armor, hover ground, reposition, transport 1, and weak point 2 rear. 8 hit points, surge to defense, and a breaking point of 6. So just some extra cards in there for the AA5 to be used in another faction. And 2 cards. So you don't have to buy multiple card packs for multiple AA5s. You get a couple. You can only use 2 in a list, so 2 in the pack. Boba Fett. Obviously, we've seen the new additions, of Comsport, I believe. We have the extra black dice on his integrated rockets, extra red dice on his boot spikes, and also on his integrated rockets versatile. So Boba Fett's going to be quite useful now in melee, still being able to shoot out at someone else, or just put everything into a melee hit. And then also your independent aim 1 or dodge 1. So he's going to be quite useful now. Bossk, independent, gains independent surge 2. Being able to use him in separatists now. Bossk is one of the hot takes for separatists. One of those units that a lot of people have been looking forward to seeing, and already seen lists with Bossk put in, and especially with his points drop, he's going to be quite handy. Cad Bane, Bounty, Danger Sense 3, Independent Dodge 2, Sharpshooter 1, and Steady. Again, points drop. I believe he went up to Surge to Crit, I believe. I played against a friend the other day with his using the Independent Dodge 2 after he was revealed. And he is quite difficult to kill. Very, very difficult. You really have to focus fire on him. Otherwise, it's pretty useless just shooting at him. So, great to see. Alrighty. Let's see some command cards. Ploy. No units. You must nominate a mercenary unit. You can nominate a operative unit. Choose one of your order tokens and place it face down on this card. You may look at this token at any time. When you would draw an order token from your order pool, you may use your order token on this card instead. Quite handy. If you have a look at the Friday Night Fight podcast, the boys went through. Jason and Sean went through some of these command cards and had a good chat with them. So check out the Terrain Studio YouTube channel, and you will be able to see some of these in more detail. Aggression, 2 pip, 2 units. You must nominate a mercenary unit. When issuing orders with this card, you may issue up to 2 fewer orders. For each order not issued, choose a different friendly mercenary unit at range 1 to 3. Each chosen unit gains an aim token. Interesting. And discretion, 3 units, 3 pip. You must nominate a mercenary unit. When issuing orders with this card, you may issue up to 3 fewer orders. For each order not issued, choose a different friendly mercenary unit at range 1 to 3. Each chosen unit gains a dodge token. So there's a lot of tokens being given out with mercenary units. Alrighty. put these aside. Get into some of the upgrade cards. So we have 4 situational awareness, 2 command control arrays, 2 portable scanners, offensive defensive stance, 2 seize the initiatives, 2 onboard comms channels, vigilance, inspiring presence, force barrier and burst of speed, force lift, a couple of force lift, 3 into the fray. Now, some of these cards are good if you weren't keen on getting Yoda for the clone faction. You can now get some of these outside the clone faction. Hacked comms and protector. There's some of the ones, some of the older ones, and a couple of the new ones. We have lead by example, gain inspire 2. Gain inspire 2. After your rally step, remove up to 2 suppression tokens from other friendly units at range 1 to 2. Underworld Connections. This is going to be a very utilised card with the new factions. You gain allies of convenience. Your army may include 1 additional mercenary unit of any rank. You can issue orders to friendly mercenary units regardless of affiliation. There's 3 up close and personal. After you perform a ranged attack at range 1 to 2, gain 1 dodge token. I think a lot of people are going to be having a real hard time trying to choose between a couple of these upgrades. With a couple of the new ones, they're really starting to compete with in their upgrade slots. Emergency Transponder. When you activate, if you are activated with an order from the order pool, gain 1 aim token, gain 1 dodge token, or remove 1 suppression token. This is a once only use, but this one's going to be very handy. A very handy 4 points. It's going to be very handy 4 points to add to, especially to a unit that is nearly down and out. A great way to fill that comms slot if you don't have a comms upgrade in there. Prepared supplies. Cache. Dodge 1 during setup. Place 1 dodge token on this card. You can spend dodge tokens on this card. So basically a free dodge for when you want to use it. Sonic Imploders. Suppressive. After you perform an attack, the defender gains 1 suppression token. Suppression. Hopefully, we'll see suppression. We're starting to see suppression sort of come into work. Hopefully, we'll see some sort of some more and more weapons coming in, and suppression sort of coming into play a lot more. Suppression is one of those ones where you really started to, at the beginning, it was a real useful tool. Now there's a lot of inspires and remove suppressions and people just sort of ignoring suppression a lot. Hopefully that changes in the future. Raiding party. So this is so we've got Shadow Collective only, heavy unit only. So this is going to be an AA5 speeder truck upgrade for mercenaries. You gain Allies of Convenience and Field Commander. Each friendly Shadow Collective vehicle unit gains Demoralize 1. After your rally step, an enemy unit range 1 to 2 gains a suppression token. Again, another suppression upgrade. So, which is good to see. It really is one of those mechanics that if used correctly, it's quite handy, and adds another flavour to your lists. Frenzied Gunner. While performing a ranged attack, during the form attack pool step, you may roll a 1 red defense dice. On a blank result, add 1 attack die to the attack pool. On a shield result, add 1 black. On a surge result, add 1 red. Very nice. And this is something that you can use over and over again. So it's not just a once only use. It's not a you don't have to tap it. It's just a 5-point upgrade, just adding another dice, which is quite nice. A couple of smoke grenades. A couple of integrated comms antennas. For offensive push. 3 ascension cables. Gotta take those ascension cables, get scale. And a couple of droid poppers. So all in all, a heap of upgrades. It's great to see the mercenary units, the bounty hunters. Especially after they've released more and more. So we saw for the Mini Stravaganza, or the pseudo Mini Stravaganza, the release of IG 11, and says it's got 2 cards. So what other IG are we going to see? We've seen with with Din Djarin, the Mando, and Grogu. If they're in there, so I'm guessing IG-88 might be in there as well. If there's 2, if it says there's 2, but yeah, that'll be interesting to see. Some Rebel and some Rebel bounty hunters coming in, which is great. Finally, be able to use Rebel bounty hunters. It's with those two in, and the and R2, it kind of evens out the field a little bit, which is good. So, but there we go, and we'll say goodbye on the upgrade card pack, and we'll catch you soon for some Mandalorian Super Commandos. Hope you enjoyed.